thought, if I'm going to do this, I am going to do it exactly as she helps me and tells me and teaches me, because I want to get better.
Absolutely. So you can see right here, there's a 30-day plan and it comes all written out, but we're going to go a little bit step by step here. And so we want to first of all say, do you need a cleanse? Who needs a cleanse? So you see that this $245 wholesale, you can also buy it retail if you want for 25% more, but why would you? And so this is what comes in the kit. And this whole do you need a cleanse? If you have been on a round of antibiotics, if you have dealt with the health scare, I cannot emphasize enough. If you have had the thing that we've all been talking about for the last year and a half, if you have had it, sometimes the symptoms, and Sherry walked through this with her family and with her parents, with natural solutions. But I want to tell you that the fallout is more intense than the initial whatever begins with the V. And so what we need to do, if you have not upgraded your health since this international health crisis, this global health crisis, then I want to tell you, emphasize to you that you need this desperately, okay? Because your body has gone through a trauma. And even if you had it in a mild way, let me tell you, the fallout to your immune system is vast, and it might not show up till later. Now, Sherry's parents came through it very easily with natural solutions, but the fallout, her dad has already had some issues from the fallout after having it. So it's like the kickback. Your body, can get through it, but the long lasting results, there's something different about this thing that we've all been battling, and everybody needs it. Now, even if you didn't have it, you need this to boost your immune system so that, you're going to come in contact with people. And actually we're learning that the people who've had it, had the jab or what they think is the protection from it, shed it. And so those of us who are living an organic life need more protection than ever. So that's as much time as I want to spend right there. But if you've ever had a round of antibiotics, every round you take, it increases your anxiety by 15%. So if you feel like you have anxiety or depression, it's probably because you've had a round of antibiotics. And we're going to talk about how that stays in your system. So let's just start talking about these great products that come in that group that you saw there. First of all, Love Your Liver. So this is a endocrine detoxification blend, and it mildly cleanses all your filter organs. So you're one of the things that gets the most taxed is your filter organs, because they're trying to do their job to filter out anything that's not conducive to your health. And this contains essential oils, tangerine, rosemary, geranium, juniper berry, and cilantro, which cilantro is a heavy metal cleanser. Tangerine is the C word that we talked about earlier. And rosemary is great for cognitive health. So if you have any kind of brain fog or anything, this is so great, because there's something called the vagus nerve between this brain and the brain that's in your gut, because you have a couple brains, one's in your gut. And if they're not communicating properly, that's when you have the brain fog. So we'll talk more about that. But this right here is one that you're going to take day 1 to 10, 2 to 3 times a day. And Sherry, just talk a little bit about how you felt heavy and how you feel like this kind of worked with that.
Yeah, I felt like I felt heavy because I was toxic. And so, the first thing I had to do was work on my gut. And so many people don't even realize that so many health issues, the root cause is all the stuff that's in our gut.
Mm-hmm. Right. And after Sherry went through chemo, she had, all of those, that very intense toxins. And what happens is it gets trapped in the walls of your intestines. And so the side effects, even though they're not as intense as at first, when you first get the treatments, they continue in waves, because basically it's like your pipes are backed up and those chemicals, those toxins, are still trapped in the walls of your pipes, which is your intestines. So this GX Assist is something you take for 10 days, and this clears your digestive tract. So Sherry, tell us about those 10 days, because a lot of people are really concerned when they do a cleanse. Am I going to have to be in the bathroom the whole time? Am I going to have to take 10 days to shut down my life? So tell us about what that feels like for those 10 days.
That was one thing that I was concerned about. Like, oh my gosh, am I going to be in the bathroom all day long? Because you hear that about a lot of cleanses, and people have tried cleanses that where you're in the bathroom a lot, but this did not do that to me. I mean, it is it's not harsh. It works in stages and in levels, one issue at a time, and it builds on. And just from the way that we eat, there's so many chemicals, and when we're not eating healthy. So when I did this cleanse, I tried to really eat whole. I'm trying to think of the word for it.
Like whole food, real food.
Yeah, real food, and eat a lot of vegetables and fruits, and just eat healthy, because I wanted to go all in. I was all in on this, and I wasn't starving either.
And that's a question a lot of people ask me. Do I have to eat? Like, is there a diet I have to follow? Well, we are going to do a weight loss track on this 30-day cleanse in June. That's going to, we're going to share some tips. But listen, eat as clean as you know how to eat. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, lean meats. And, the summertime in June is a great time to start this, because, we have all the fresh things that are seasonal, and I'm just really excited about this in June. Now, those 10 days in the middle of the cleanse that you take the GX Assist, but this is what you take the last 30 days. And this is basically replenishing the microflora population in your gut. So in your gut, there's 40 million trillion molecules of different types of bacteria. It's like a whole universe. So if you pat your belly, just, there's a whole universe in there of all kinds of bacteria. Now there's good bacteria and bad. And when it gets out of balance, it's called dysbiosis. And this causes all kinds of problems. So after we cleanse for 10 days, your in gastrointestinal tract, after the last 10 days, we put in the friendly microflora. So this is after we finish the GX Assist. So you just take this capsule 3 times a day. So let's talk about another filter cleanse. So here's another product that you're taking in the 30 days, and you take this the whole cleanse. And this is again supporting your filter organs, your liver, your kidneys, not just your colon, your lungs, and your skin. So you're going to come out of this 30 days looking beautiful and having that healthy inner glow. This is a whole food extract. Your body recognizes this as food, and it helps your organs increase their own capacity to rid itself of stored waste products, because these are filter organs. Your lungs are actually a filter organ, and your skin. And Sherry, we talk a lot about when you see something on your skin. So if you have, who else needs this cleanse? If you have eczema, psoriasis, a rash of any kind, shingles, right? When you see something coming out on your skin, don't just look for a topical ointment. Your body is screaming when it's showing up on your skin, your largest organ, help me. The pipes are backed up and it's coming out your pores. So help. And it's not topically where you need the help. It's in the gut, right, Sherry?
Yes. I have had so many people comment on my skin since I did that cleanse in June, and then I did it again in January. But I have seen a change in my largest organ, which is our skin. I have seen a tremendous change. And another thing about the cleanse that you mentioned, I love that it's not just a cleanse to cleanse your colon. this cleanses all your organs.
Right. And we're going to talk about this. This is something you're taking at the end of the cleanse that you continue to take. I continue to take. Why? Because we are not going to get old. Your aging starts at your cellular level. And what's so beautiful about these oils like frankincense, wild orange, linseed, thyme, clove, summer savory, niaouli, and lemongrass is these work powerfully at the cellular level to help your cells come back young and vital and not sick and old, because people think that aging is, atrophying, and it doesn't have to be, right? When we age not on our skin, we age at the cellular level, and this DDR stands for DNA damage repair. And this is what is so beautiful about those last 10 days. You're getting all this kicking in. Sometimes I tell people, look, you've got a 30-day supply of the DDR Prime. If you want to take it the whole 30 days, that's my recommendation. If you really want to see some awesome results, because it's fantastic. And, we continue to take it. So it's sort of like if there's a fountain of youth, it might be frankincense, but this blend of frankincense and clove is amazing. So here are hero products. The next three, I have them in a circle because this is why this cleanse is so powerful and different. It's built on what some people call vitamins, but we don't call it ours vitamins. They're a 3-tier system, the lifelong vitality. One of them supports your mental clarity and your healthy cellular immune function, and it's called Alpha CRS. So this has in it resveratrol, scalarian root, pomegranate seed extract, grape seeds, curcumin from turmeric, and milk thistle, all to help, again, with the DDR Prime, to help your cells buzz and help your cells just come alive and really shake things up at the cellular level to help your body to begin to heal. And all of a sudden, when you start taking these every day, your body's like, thank you. My cells just got like a shot of energy and blessing, right? So this one right here is part of our lifelong vitality, the cellular vitality complex. And I'm going to let you talk about the LLV in a minute. I'm going to get through them here real quick. So this one is the food nutrient complex. Your body recognizes these as food. There are 22 essential vitamins and minerals that support normal growth, function, and again, maintenance of cells. And these are all your vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, G, magnesium, zinc, calcium, and this boosts your metabolism. So a lot of people have a weight loss just by taking these lifelong vitality systems. Sherry, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes. I don't think I could live without I call them the vitamins or the LLV, but I don't think I could live without them. I definitely, since I started my journey, weight has been just slowly coming off. I wasn't even trying. I've had people, even like at my church, like, you're losing weight. I'm like, you really? And then, so I thought, I'm gonna weigh myself. And I was like, wow, I have lost some weight and I wasn't even trying. But it was because that I got my health in my gut in order, and my cells were detoxing, getting rid of all that junk in my body that was left from chemo and stress alone, and just not, I will say I had neglected my health and not eating like I should. But I love these vitamins because, and so like here, I just happen to have a bottle right here. This is kind of what it looks like. And you later see they put them in these bottles so they can package them in the cleanse kit. But later on, you can always buy them in this little pack right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, the sachets.
And it comes in these little packets, and I keep a few in my purse, a few in my tote bag that I take to the gym or wherever when I'm traveling, and just take a packet in the morning or in the noon, whatever you want to do it, and then at nighttime.
So you said go to the gym. So at the beginning, when you were giving your testimony, you said you didn't feel like exercising. So when did it kick in for you that you felt like exercising again? Because you told me when we initially talked a year ago that you couldn't even take a walk.
No, I knew that I needed to exercise, and people were talking to me about exercise, but I was like, you don't understand. I can't. I'm barely getting by. I'm barely getting up in the day and being able to do the normal things that I have to do in my home or my with my responsibilities. Exercise, I just couldn't do it. I was too stiff. My joints were too stiff. I felt too heavy. And when I say heavy, I'm talking about this toxic feeling. And so what I did is I did the cleanse, and then I gave you that 90 days. Then the next month, I just built on that. The next month, I just built on that. Well, then it was getting toward the holidays, and listen, I was feeling good. I was like, I'm going to join the gym. And so I did. And I have been able to increase the time that I'm spending at the gym little by little by little by little by more. Now I'm becoming a regular. Yesterday, I was out hiking, and I just can't believe this is me. I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying this to brag on God, because
Yes.
look where He has brought me from.
That is so awesome, Sherry. And the fact that you get excited. I'm going to talk a little bit about you. You worked with your doctor. The second period of the 90 days that we worked together, we started working on your hormones, and you also worked with your doctor. And it cracks me up because when I talk to you, you're like, oh, I can't wait to go to the doctor. I'm getting blood work today. And you get so excited. And then you text me later and say, my blood work was this, and I got off another medication. So this has been a journey that you've done it right. The weight has fallen off because you're giving your body what it needs. So here's the EO Omega. That is another part of the lifelong vitality, the third part of it. And this protects against lipid oxidation at the cellular level. Again, we keep talking about cells because that's where essential oils work. Because the plants that we see even in the background here, all these plants have the same cellular structure as this human body, and they work perfectly. God designed medicine in the plants to support our body to heal itself. So this supports the systems of the body, and that's what essential oils do. They support the body systems and not just symptoms, but we address the systems. So every system in the body is supported with these EO omegas: the brains, the eyes, the nervous system, especially, and your cognitive health, your brain. And so this is a unique formula of different essential oils, including frankincense. Again, more frankincense, yay. And it has marine and land source omega fatty acids, which are small fish, the little tiny ones that can't hold mercury. And if you ever taste fish oil in a supplement, it is rancid. But the beauty is the clove oil in here is a natural preservative for fish oil. So you'll never taste it. And so this is just a cute little soft gel that you take every day with your lifelong vitality. And it's so good for cognitive health. And again, the things that age, brain, eyes, and nervous system, where it causes the most damage. I feel like this is such a great thing to take for just lifelong vitality and health. In your last years, you're thriving, not just surviving. Do you feel like you're aging backwards, Sherry?
I do. I'm like that movie. I can't remember the name of it, but I feel
Benjamin
like
Button.
I do feel like, I'm going to be 53 in just a few weeks.
Awesome.
And I feel better now than I did when I was younger.
I just had my 58th birthday, and I've been going to the dōTERRA conventions for, this will be my 5th one because we missed one last year, right? Because of the situation. But every time I go and I see the same people, I say, if I keep coming back and seeing these people looking younger, they're all going to be little babies. Because everybody looks younger and younger every year. So this is one of our favorite products right here. And like normally Sherry and I would only get this excited about like shoes or like earrings.
Yeah.
Right, Sherry? But this right here, this is a 30-day cleanse, and it supports your healthy digestion and metabolism. And if you have any deficiency in your enzymes, or from eating processed foods or any intolerance of eating any kind of foods, this really, really helps. So people that have intolerances and allergies or lactose intolerance, this really, really gives them a better quality of life. But honestly, everybody. So tell us about this, Sherry, how much you love this.
I'm going to show you how much I love this. I did this last night, but But look at this is just this this is just a part of my stash, okay? This is just part of my stash because I don't want to run out. I listen, you know what? I used to buy shoes like this, but
Yeah.
now I'm investing in my health. If 2020 taught me anything, I didn't need more shoes. I needed to take care of my health.
Come on, honey, talk about it. And I got a lot of shoes I need to get rid of. So this is the very last one. Okay. Like we didn't even wear shoes for a year. Barely. So this one is our last, and this is our little hero oil, which we love. This is so inexpensive. It's pennies a drop. I mean, it might be a penny. I don't know, a drop. And this is lemon oil. And Sherry, tell us how we use lemon oil throughout the 30 days.
Okay. I love, love, love the lemon oil. I'm telling you, he is my friend. I want to say she is my friend. I don't know if it's a she or he.
I don't either.
It's my buddy. I learned really quick when I was doing the cleanse that I don't want to run out of lemon either. And so because you can, well, this is what I did. I would drink it in my water all day long. You can diffuse it. I mean, you can use it topically, and and later on you'll learn how to use it as a cleaner in your home. After you get your health in order, you go to the next step. You transition to starting to detox your home. But I love the lemon. I mean, what it does is it detoxes your body. Mm-hmm. People don't know how potent it is, and it's not made from the juice. There's no acid in it. It's made from the rind. And so, just make sure that you drink it in like a glass or a metal cup. But that is just one small way that you can start working on your health.
As a matter of fact, we just did this class and we had so many comments of people who were saying that they used to swell in their legs and they drink lemon oil and it helps when they don't drink it, they get that edema or the swelling. People are saying it helps with their joint pain just by drinking delicious 1 drop of lemon in your water all throughout the day and hydrating. And it makes you want to drink water more because it tastes so good. You kind of get a little addicted to it in a good way. And just to let you know, there are no addictive qualities in essential oils, but we can't say we're not addicted to essential oils because they make us feel so much better. Right. So here again is our 30-day plan. So the first is reset. So the first 10 days we reset by taking this endocrine, right, for the first 10 days. And we give you a printout. And when we do this as a group, we'll tell you every day, like what you're supposed to take. The second week of the 30 days, or the second 10 days, I'm sorry, 11 through 20 is the renewal phase. So the renewal phase, we're working on the gastrointestinal system. So we only switch out one product. And then day 21 through 30, we add the good stuff back in. This is the restore phase. We add the probiotic and the DDR prime. And if you see the things on the right side, you take those, the entire cleanse. So this is exactly what to expect. Now, next Thursday night or our next video, we're going to talk about adding a weight loss aspect to this. Now, even though many people lose weight, as Sherry, with just by doing these beautiful products, it's just like a side benefit of doing the cleanse. There are things you can do to increase your metabolism habits, little tweaks that we can make to make it better. So we're going to talk about that next week. But we want to invite everybody who's watching this to, if you're watching this in the month of May 2021, we're going to save this. You can join us on our June cleanse, but every quarter we're going to be doing a group cleanse. So, but the thing is, Sherry, who was so desperate, didn't wait for the group cleanse. She did it by herself. And we have a group that we can add you to on Facebook where it's the kind of like our evergreen cleanse group that we can add you to. And you can look through that with the people who have done it as a group. So it doesn't matter when you do this cleanse. If you have health issues and you want to upgrade your health and you want a dramatic change in your life, like Sherry went through chemo and her body was depleted and she needed a reboot. This is this is your jam. Sherry, is there anything you want to talk about? Maybe talk about that faith aspect of your healing.
Yes. When I remember that moment that I was literally laying in my bed and I was just feeling just so miserable. And I was thinking, what is it? These medicines? I was taking several medicines. Is it where I went through chemo? And I prayed and I said, Lord, please help me. I have tried everything. Doctors have tried to help me. Please show me the way and help my path across with someone that can help me. And that's when your video came up in my feed, one of your videos. And I just felt like that was the answer. And I reached out to you. But I can tell you, listen, I am a testimony. I do not have the joint pain. I do not have all that stiffness, that heaviness. My cognitive thinking is better and it's back. And because before I couldn't, my husband would have to remind me of everything, like even to pay a bill. I mean, I can't remember dates or names or things that I had told people I would do, and all that has come back. My energy, I just feel like a human now. I within days of the cleanse, I felt like a human. I remember waking up one morning and it was just like it was a whole new world. It was like the sun was shining, the sky was blue, and birds were singing. And this is what I tell everybody. I'm not just saying it for this video. This is my testimony. This is how the Lord worked through these products, because they're natural, they're plant-based. And as you always say, we were created to live in a garden. And he took me back to the basics. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, I get up, no pain. I'm sleeping. I don't feel any symptoms of anything. I have been able to work with my doctors, and I've been able to wean off at least 4 medications. And I don't have to take those anymore. And I did it the right way. Like I said, I work with my doctors and I keep getting my blood work checked. And they're like, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Yeah, and I said this last night, God heals, and divine healing is wonderful.
Real.
But the Bible tells us that he, above all things, he wants us to be in health, and he wants our health to prosper, even as our soul prospers. Right. So divine healing is wonderful and great, but divine health and divine life is even better. We can actually, he wants us to be in a place where we're living in good health.
Amen. It's one thing to get in a healing line. I'm a component of the healing line, and people being laying hands on the sick and they shall recover. It's something that I love to do. And I've spent many nights and times in church services praying for people and worshiping and setting the atmosphere for healing. But one of the things that the Lord taught me was that sometimes I would see the same people over and over in the prayer line. And it's just like, wow, like, what's the deal, Lord? And the Lord really showed me in a vision at a faith healing service that I was in, that some of the people that were there who were strong in the faith and mature Christians were not going to live to fulfill their destiny because of their health. And this was about, I don't know, maybe 18 years ago. And this was really a start of this journey that the Lord began to teach me about health and healing. And, it's one thing to be healed, but then when we go back to the Bible calls it the vomit, you go back to your old ways of eating junk, garbage food, being stressed and full of anxiety, and putting toxins in, whether it's cleaning products or over-the-counter drugs, prescription drugs, or whatever. Our bodies are not created for that. So this is the better way. So I just want to pray, if there's somebody in the same shape that Sherry was in, and you're desperately crying out for God for a breakthrough in your health, we just want to pray for you right now. Heavenly Father, we know there are people out there that are struggling in their health, that are fearful even of the future for their health. And Lord, we just come to you right now. Let those people find this video, and Lord, let them find us as a root, and a resource, Lord, for healing, that we can share what our testimony is, that you can't argue with a changed life. And Lord, I thank you for Sherry's healing, that now she's going forth and telling others how to be healed. And Lord, we thank you and give you praise for this, for us to be a magnet to attract those people that need what we have to share. We give you praise and glory for it, Lord, in your name. Thank you all so much for joining us on this video. And we will have in the comments a link, whether for me or Sherry or whoever shares this with you, they will share a link to get you this wonderful cleanse and to join us on this group cleanse, or whether you want to do it solo. Let's get you healed in the name of Yeshua. Amen.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, honey. I'm so excited about what God has done for you. Thank you for sharing it. Be blessed. Shalom.